Peace and blessings, my Afrocentric home design. This is Lisa Marie. We're going to go for a walk. We're going to go all the way to the end today. I believe that that's what we're going to do. And y'all, I've been stopped eating bread. But now I'm eating bread, and I know it's just like to fulfill something. So I'm trying not to do that. Like no food for emotions. We're not doing that. Today we're going to do better. But my blood pressure don't like it. Okay, so are we going out? Let me see. Are we going to go out or are we just going to go to the garden? I should have had this more. Like, I don't have nothing. Like, I have something, but I don't have nothing. I have something. We're going to go sit in the garden. Let's see how that feels right now. Hey, Diane. Morning. Hey, Lakeisha. I think I want to sit in the garden. We are going to walk, but I should have probably charged the phone up a little more. Anyway, I didn't make dinner. I was supposed to make lunch, but I had a late breakfast. I had oatmeal, and it was like thick, it was a lot. And then I had bread and avocado. Yeah, I should not be eating bread. Bread is not, we don't do that, okay? So don't let me do that. Let me get my tripod. We are gonna walk, but you know what? We'll walk down, because that's shorter, and that's what we'll do. We will walk down the countryside side. How about that? Still gonna walk, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's the first time. Okay. Still gonna walk, but sometimes, child, you can only take so much steering. You only can take so much. It's not, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. We are going to take our walking stick, though. Walking stick, which is right there. Okay. And we are going to tiptoe to the tulips. And we're going to wear our Crocs, which actually go with the dress. We have our stick. And we are going to be happy today. I feel like I did not give my plants the attention. I didn't say hi individually. I didn't do any of those things. I've been floating around. But I was thinking, the reason why I'm on this channel is because I was like, you know what? I remember when I used to love to organize. And my cabinets where all the dishes are in the kitchen, they need organization. Try stuff up there I can let go or give away, or at least, let me see, is that my glasses that needs cleaning or I'm going to clean both. Give away, reorganize, just look at it and decide if I still want it. Maybe it can go in the other apartment. But I just feel like that I'm not really looking at them. Let me do the glasses too. I feel like I really need to kind of occupy my mind and organize and clean, and it'd be fun. Because, I'm not really bringing y'all, I'm bringing the vegetables and stuff, which is part of it, but I don't feel like I'm bringing y'all any home stuff, because at some point, especially when you kind of go minimalist, the home is kind of done. I guess I've been concentrating on my health too, so that makes kind of a lot of sense that I've been concentrating on my home. Let's see, today, you know what, y'all, I know, I did not water everybody. No, everybody need water tonight. I'm not gonna feel y'all, because I didn't water you yesterday, and I didn't water you the day before, because they be really wet, it's getting so tall. So tonight, this evening, everybody's getting watered. I see you really coming. Hey, hi. No flowers now. How are you? I know it's not just about the flowers. Don't want you to think it's just about the flowers. Although you do have one there. Okay, everybody. You are being covered. So everybody, y'all will get watered. It's a promise. I already. Oh, look at the flowers just bursting out here, though. Wow. I think that's such a treat. I'm loving your outfit today, baby. So thank you. Everyone loves this outfit. I do too. It's the simplest. Some pieces I had left. Those be the ones, don't they? Those be the ones. Cactus, how are you? Cactus, how are you? Okay. Leaf of life. Oh yeah, you leafing. You coming up. And you looking way more better. How are you? I hope you're well. And you looking pretty good. I see that new one. Oh, you got another one for me? Okay, well, what can I say? And Pathos, I love you. You are growing in the ground. You're looking great. And I thank you. I'm really very thankful to you. So, let's take our stick and let's walk down. Look at this. Our little chicken be looking like a duck. Looking like a duck, duck, duck. All right, we are going to walk. I know all of these, but tomorrow y'all already planned that Saturday is my gardening day. So that is the day where I'm gonna get all these weeds, weeds, so everybody can grow. This, the lemongrass is like, whatever, I don't believe you. This poor, I don't know what happened to the poco. I guess it's just, I don't really know what happened. This one's doing great. But it's still got a lot. Look at all that. Look at all them weeds. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna use the weeds. Look at all the weeds. It's gonna show y'all. Like this is a lot. That's why the plants is choking. Look at all this. I should do better. But it's not that I'm not doing better. It's just that I got a day for this. There's a day. That's all it is. And today is not the day. But Saturday is the day. I gotta have something to look forward to. And I'll go on the farm tomorrow too. Now Eric keeps saying he's gonna bring me the bush, which he is. I'm not gonna say Eric keeps saying that's terrible. Like he keeps saying. My aunt used to say he claimed my deceased aunt Gloria, we love you. That's what he claimed. She wasn't believing nothing nobody said. Like they claimed, they said they was, but they not. And this is the cassava, which I would have on the land. The tree itself is pretty. I just don't need all that dang cassava and look all the space that it takes. I need you to get one corner in the back. That's it, one corner in the back. Hey, Cynthia, your plant is absolutely beautiful. You are really an excellent plant. Thank you. I really become one. I think y'all knew I had it in me when I didn't, because I remember I was a temp girl. Y'all, I know you've been following me for a while. How many times have I attempted to be a plant mom? But I wasn't. It was that the first time when I lived. Oh wow, it was North Carolina because it was my ex-husband who inspired me, and I had beautiful plants in North Carolina, and then I kept traveling, and that was the end of that. So I wasn't settled enough to be a plant mom. I was like, yeah, I want to have a baby, but I'm not settled, so I get it. But I loved it. But I was moving, and then I attempted in the first apartment in Accra, and I think I had 50 plants or something. And again, I was working every day, even though I still could have watered it day and night, kind of excuse. But I didn't have it in any other apartment, not the Cape Coast, and definitely not this. Oh, okay. Then I attempted in Accra, and I won't say attempted. I was really good with it, but again, because going back to being there, I was going between two apartments and months going. And you know how I tried. I was like, okay, I'm going to get somebody else, to do it for me. And that didn't work out. So this time I knew, this time I was watching, I was ready. I was like, I think that's what's got to rescue the ones from my crop ever. We're going to go on the land too, because I love the land. I love the farm. I love the garden. I love it. I think it's going to be something beautiful. And it's very healing too, Very, very healing for me. This is a deep healing time. I wish I was, oh my God, I'm such a wimp. Not really a wimp, but I'm so surprised. I don't know what it is. But I feel like just going through, being human. I'm so human. Let me say that. I'm so human. And the plants they're not human, but they're alive, right? And so you're not really alone. That's what I'm loving about having them. You're not alone. You're not alone. I don't know how I could say it more. Let me see, which side am I going to like to hold this stick the most? Because this one got the point. Now, I kind of like the other way. Hold on, y'all. So, yeah, we're not alone. What the hell? What animal was that? Had to be a cat. I don't know, my animals. It was a little old kitten. It looks like a kitten, but I don't know. I got my stick though today. I got my stick. I wanna look at them, not go there. Let's not have that conversation. It ran away from me, so there you go. But so yeah, the plants is so healing. I really do feel like they're my friends, like, or they're my family. The way I talk to them, I really mean that. The way I care about them. The way I care about them. You know, I really feel like they are family, and that's a blessing. So grateful. I'm just holding on to gratefulness. So many great things are happening. I mean, no, this was what I was thinking actually today. I was like, you know, everybody's feeling away in a lot of ways. Maybe not everybody, but a lot of people are feeling away. You know, a lot of people are kind of feeling down in some ways. It's in the air, you know. And I really thought about that. Like, I'm feeling it too, but I feel like mine is based on something else. And I was like, how am I just tripping on this? People got real problems, you know. And then I thought, no, maybe none of us really is the actual thing that we think we're sad about. Maybe we're just sad because it's kind of that vibration in the world, you know. Maybe that's all it is. That it's just a time to feel. And there's so much going on in the world, and we really are connected, aren't we? We wanted to believe we were separate. But I feel like the way the world is going now, I don't think we believe that anymore. I think we know we're not separate. And I think that we've never really been taught to be comfortable with feelings, you know, to be comfortable with the feeling of sadness. We're not really taught that. Like, oh, it's okay to be sad, you know? You know, I haven't really been taught that. So it's so not comfortable for us, right? We're gonna go down the main road too. It's so not comfortable for us because nobody really taught us how to do that. And I really feel that. I really feel that. So I'm gonna get comfortable with feeling. I think I'm more comfortable with, I don't know, I think sometimes I have feelings of being left out. Um, you know, a lot of people succeed and I won't, so it's weird. All right, I know you're out here now. All right, Forrest, we're going to release all negative feelings and vibrations. We're going to embrace the new, the exciting, the beautiful. We're going to embrace the love, the happiness, and the joy. We're going to give thanks for our wonderful lives, our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. We're not going to pollute our bodies, minds, and spirits. We're going to give it what it needs. And it is you. You are the divine, and we are children of the divine. And so we're going to start acting like that under these trees. We're going to let go. I'm ready to release, to let go of my ego, all the negativity, all the self, I don't know, the self-doubt. I won't say the self-hatred because I don't think I hate, but I think that there's, you know, layers to all of this. Look how beautiful. The market video, love. I'm so glad. Thank you, Felicia. Hey, Felicia. Hey, General Mosquito. Good afternoon to you. Yes, it was always in you. Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah. It was always there. I'm so glad. And then you see how much, like, the way I took to nature has just been, you know, I think that to ourselves, like, let's say that we all really, really embraced who we were, meaning, and let's say we did that through embracing who we are, right? Let's just talk about this. So we're going to embrace who we love through who we are. And if we really became who we were or who we are, that's more to it. I'm telling you, I felt this. So many things would not be in our lives. That's why the things that are not in our lives are not in our lives because maybe, just maybe, we decided to be who we really are. And that choice made things that we chose before when we were not who we are, they couldn't exist. I feel that. I really, really feel that. Once you embrace who you are, everything that's not that is not going to be there anymore. It's beautiful out here. And I'm just part of it with my green. We just greening and this is like a beautiful spot over here where the light hits and oh my God. And being green in the green, being one with nature. Yeah, that's when this all happened. My life changed when I decided that I want what I want and I want and I'm not going to force anybody else to want it. And then things started moving from my life. And that's not a bad thing. I love it up here. Look, I can see all the little vortex like spots. Come on, yeah, that's just absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, there's just like spots that's just, you be in there, you feel it, you feel the energy. And when I'm here, like when I'm in the plants in the garden in the forest, as they say too, I feel like I don't need anything else. I feel complete. Perfect, whole, and complete. Like I feel complete. Like this is, there's no longing, there's no missing, there's no searching, there's no wanting, there's no needing. If I just had a chair and felt like I was cool, no animals would come up with me, I would just be so fine. And I just got to remember that. Sometimes I get scared being myself. I'll be myself when nobody's around. It's just me. Because I shouldn't have been myself. But who else could I be? Who else could I be? And if you wait long enough, you will discover, you will find, not find, you will attract all that is you. Look at all this green back. Child, we will attract all that is us. That's really what's up, y'all. Oh, we gotta do this. Everybody dress in green. I got a lot of things for us to do. We all dress in our green and we go walk in the green nature. Look at all this. And us in the middle of it. With our sticks. I love it. So sometimes I go, oh no, I don't have a right to be sad. People are going through stuff. And I'm basically, in my opinion, not gonna be nobody else's opinion, I'm kind of living in paradise here. Kind of living in paradise. Let's talk about paradise. Kind of living in paradise. And I think what I don't like is when I hold on to stuff that I actually don't want. Now everybody can relate to that. Come on, the old shoes, the pair of pants, the coat you haven't worn in years, the furniture. Come on, the dishes. That's the part. I'm holding on to something that I don't even want. Don't look good on me no more. Ben stopped matching. Ben stopped feeling it. The job. We all do it. It's like, what is that? Look at that pretty red on that green. Like, what is that? What is that about? Like African fabric, they represent like nature. Like, look at this I got on. It's like flowers. Or is it a shell? Is it a cocoa? Is it a cocoa and a it's beautiful. But yeah, the holding on to things that we don't even want. That right there is a book. It's at least a book of inspiration, a book of wisdom. And that's what I like about nature. I totally become the wise woman when I come into nature. Because it's everything, it's abundant. There's so much here. It's such enough that you don't have anything missing. So now you could you could just accept or give yourself because you're getting so much when you're out here. You're getting so much. Like it's like nature is like it's the great equalizer. Like it balances you, it makes you feel serene, and it's real. So it makes you real. And when I say real, it's like then you're nobody, no place, no time, nowhere. That's you just are. It's that place that every spiritual person, especially Eastern religions, talk about. That now moment, it's in nature. Because these leaves accept themselves. They don't even see themselves as a self. They just are for the moment. Because they're going to die. And not that they think about that like we do. I'm going to die soon, so I'm going to die one day. They don't say that. They enjoy whatever season of their lives. And we have to do the same. Now, is these paw? Is this paw? Is this plantains? Not paw. Is that plantains? Yes, I don't think it's banana. I think it's plantain. A lot of people mostly plantain because they use the plantain, I think, for different things, fufu and something. I know they use they get them green. I eat mine. They call them red plantains when they're yellow or they darker rather they ripe, but they mostly do green. And I know that this is the maize. And now I know what the cassava looks like. This is very important, y'all. It's very important that we know what we're looking at. That's what nature does. And this color right here, like this yellow and green, or maybe it's a light green. This bush right here, come on, God is good. The Most High is doing it again. And palm trees. I gotta get Eric to stop cutting down my damn trees. Y'all is busy over here. Must be some real nice worms. Huh, look at this. What's going on? And the beautiful sound. Now this looks like, this is cassava. Yeah. I just identified cassava again. So it looks like cassava got like red stems. Let me go check that out. I love palms. I want to grow palms. I know Eric was like, we talk about the other land, my other land in Willie. He's like, I think we should just grow cassava all over. Why? Why would we do that? I don't care that much cassava. Then you can just sell it. For how much? It's not even going to be a lot. Why would we grow stuff I don't want? Why don't we grow more trees, like fruits? They don't eat as much fruit as I do, so it's not the same thrill. But, well, just trees for trees' sake, you know. The plantain, this looks like the plantain. Okay, yeah, sorry, Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi tried to act up on us. Here. And I love that red. I love untouched land. I forgot, I think he said those are yams. Okay. The ones over here that look kind of like a Christmas tree type shape, those are the yams. Yep, all of these is the yams. See, these people here, they're real farmers to me. They're growing because they're going to probably, of course, sell these. So this is all yams. I want a farm, but I want some landscape land too. Yeah, you better keep going. Don't ask me today. Don't do nothing about me. Okay, now this is cassava. Well, I was wondering if cassava have red stems, but I don't see. Oh yeah, they do. You see? You see the red stems? That's the red stems. So that's cassava. At least the part that has the leaves, the part that's attached to the leaves are red. The rest is more like it has those jagged kind of edges. That's when you cut them back. Or you break it and then you plant the part that's sticking out. Cassava has the red stems. And let's count how many leaves are on each leaf. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are they all 7 leaves? I don't know. Let's check the theory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 8. So that's not a good theory. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 1, 2, okay, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that don't depend. They depend. But the red leaves is the giveaway. The red stems, I'm sorry, the red stems are the giveaway. Nice one. All right. All right. You gotta understand where you are. They're very pretty. Like I love it. And then these are the actual roots, which is the sticks we say. Yeah. Yeah, you learn so much when you walk in nature, don't you? Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Jane Porter, good morning. Yeah. So now we know the cassava. We will never not know. Y'all know the cassava. Y'all know the pawpaw. Y'all know the maize, right? Okay. We learning out here. One day, 10 years from now, I'll be an expert. I'll be a freaking expert out here. We know that this is the palm, right? Where we get palm kernels for palm oil, where we get palm wine for drinking, and where the ladies use the branches to make lots of home decor stuff. They might not say it's home decor. Okay, now that's the palm. Now, what is this, students? That's the coconut. First, you'd be like, I can't tell the difference, but now clearly you can see the difference because the palms have similarities, but it's not the same. Now, this has coconuts. But what if you didn't see the coconuts? Would we know? And this is the dwarf coconut tree because the other ones are so high, the coconuts are not down there, right? The other ones, the coconuts are way up. Just so we know what we're doing out here, okay? So we know what we're doing. We should go get the bike and just ride up and down this road right here. I think we'll do that. Let's be spontaneous. That bike is heavy as hell. Okay, I'm gonna do it though. I don't know because I want to do it, but I want to change my clothes. But the ladies here ride their bikes with the skirts on and everything. But tomorrow we'll ride the bike because I can put you in the little basket. But I don't know everything, you know. I don't know everything. But what I know, I know. Oh, we're gonna go to the land. Let's go to the land. Well, I remember. See my fire. Oh, my fire. Okay, we're gonna make it. I mean, battery. I ain't charging enough. But I definitely want to. I definitely want to get to know all the. Good afternoon. I really want to know all of the. At least the trees, you know, not all the trees, but all the food trees. Now look at this beauty. Do you see how this flower opened? It's gorgeous. It's really pretty. Nature Walk with Lisa Marie. Huh. What else is out here that looks like weeds only? Look at how we were talking about tall grass. Did we not just find us, wait a second, home decor? Let me know if you're still with me, because I know the thing when it goes off. Wait a second, home decor. Let me make sure I filter the chat. Home decor, home decor. I want you to see this. Look at, if this is not tall grass, I don't know. Let's see how sturdy it is. Oh, we got some tall grass. Because look, that's pretty strong there. Oh, okay, y'all. We got to, I gotta get some vases though. Or at least some vases that I can beat that they're not vases they can be. This is tall grass. This could be very beautiful. Is this the maze? Wait a second. Is this the maze? No, because the maze, I have to check. I don't think they are. It kind of looks like it, but it's not. Because why would it be? I mean, tall grass. Look how tall it is. I'm still here. Okay, Lakeisha. This yard, we could work with that. I like having a stick because you can move stuff without getting in there. Oh, yeah. Let me see. I want to look at this closer. Let's bring it to us. Let's investigate. Yeah. I think this would be lovely for the home. But I got to get the stuff. I love it. Okay, we found that. This is pretty. This is a pretty plant, too. This is gorgeous. I really love it. Very nice. Let's see what else we find. I mean, we'll just talk about pretty grass in general. I just think all of this is so beautiful. Oh, it feels so good. This would be beautiful in the vase. This is gorgeous. This is very pretty. There's lots of it too. Believe me, nobody wants it. Okay. So, I mean, there's a lot of medicine. There's some medicine people. I'm gonna be that person, huh? You know, maybe I'll be that person. Maybe I'll study medicine, you know, plant medicine. And just by, what do you call it? The Google, the plant identifiers. Just get the plant identifier and then you study it. You got the picture, you take a picture, then you'll know. And guess what you'll do? You'll wind up teaching the people. You'll wind up teaching the people that don't even know about it anymore. They don't even know. I want to ride my bike like the boy's riding his. All right. It was so much better having a stick. Let's go see how our farm is doing. Hey, butterfly. Yeah, I know. I just need to stay outside. Like when you was a kid, you just stayed out all day and play. And just, because it's so cleansing for me, y'all. It's good for me. So good. Hey, butterfly. I'm trying to get it. Because nothing matters out here but matter. It's all matter. Well, I got to keep my stick. I love it. I want to turn around and put on the sticks. Yeah, pointy side. So I'm choosing the pointy side. Let's keep going. Y'all keep being who you are. Be true to yourselves. It gets lonely, but then if you stay that way, the universe is like, okay, this is who you really are. I bring you people that's really that. It don't really matter. You don't really need all that. You gotta be with yourself. All right. We're going on the farmland. I do not appreciate whoever put this over here. This is funny. Let's go in. All right, Sealand. Your mom is here. Your mommy is here. Oh, do we see new life? We see new life. All right. Mama San is here. I'm going to say hi. Oh, everybody, look at Coco Yam. Coco Yam is yamming. Oh, let's look at the pretty color. Is this really the part? Eric said he knows. No, I did buy it. This is the plantain. This organic. Look at that. How pretty. That's beautiful artwork right there. And my beloved banana ain't even playing with nobody out here. Those are from So Green. And then let us look at the lemongrass. The lemongrass. The lemongrass. A little dry. The rain will take care of that. But she's looking good. She's looking good. There's one. There's two. There's three. Oh, I missed the coconut on the way in. Hey, coconut. Sorry. There's four. Who's not playing with lemongrass. That's why I was like, too many lemongrass. Look at the coconut. Coconut is coconut in. And yet, more lemongrass. And then we got the cassava. Look at the cassava. And then we got, oh, some of them are showing. Oh, look at, we got some faces showing over here. He's like, I'm going to germinate. And this one said, I'm going to germinate too. And there was something else I had my eye on. Oh, wait. More. There's another cassava. One right here. One right here. Let's see. Oh, we got some more life. Wait a second. Oh, we got to go back one. Oh, that one's really coming through. And that one's coming as well. Hey, y'all. I should get used to your voice. Sweet potatoes, I'm coming. Let's go look at the vegetables. Tomorrow is market day. Tomorrow is farm day. So tomorrow, they are so much more happier out here. But we got a lot of weeds. Look at sorry, but look. Okay, I'm going to get my little natural pesticide. Look at all these weeds. We are getting rid of all of this. All of that. All of this. We got weeding to do tomorrow. Yay! We got to get rid of all of this, all of this. But they standing up, though. This kale looking great. Got to get rid of this. Apparently, you must be a weed. Unless, I don't know. But this is the spinach, but we got weeds, and this is the basil's doing great. But we got to weed tomorrow. Look at the grass. We got to get rid of that. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm your mom. I'm all of your moms. Let's go look at the sweet potato. Sweet potatoes. Now the okra, oh, the okra. The okra. How do I know the okra? I think, let's see, what did he put for the okra? Oh, look at the cocoa yam. That's the consumery coming through. Or the taro leaves. Look at all of this. Okay, sweet potatoes. I have been instructed. Oh, look at them standing. I've been instructed that if they grow long, the stemmy part, I gotta get rid of this, all this. Look at all this grass. I gotta get rid of all that. But let me just talk to them. Hey, y'all. I'm your mom. Hey. Either that's the cassava. No, that's not the cassava. This, I forgot. Is that the cassava? No. This is where the okra is. Yeah, that's why he put it there. This is where the okra is. The okra. Sorry, I'm saying okra, but you know. Hey, I'm coming tomorrow. I'm going to come tomorrow. We're going to hook you up. Sweet potatoes. I can see you doing well. See a few y'all, you know, casualties, but let me just say, we're family. We're together, as they say out here. We're together. So thank you for growing. What else we got out here? We got palms for sure. Got some coconuts right there. And we got all of this land, right? All of this to grow. Paw. Oh, but this little mound, little thing, we're going to grow something high up here. Because I still got to do my own bell peppers seeds, you know, organic, I'm sorry. And then my cucumbers organic as well. And then we got the coconut should be out here one somewhere. And look at this beautiful tree. I see it around a lot. It's pretty. Wow. What else is there? Oh, and look at the contumely out the blue. We didn't grow this. This is contumely because it grows everywhere. It grows wild. So we even have some more contumely right here. Look at me knowing stuff now. Look at my sweet potatoes, cocoa yam. So let's see if we can identify. Come on, y'all. We're in school. So this is what class? Sweet potatoes. We don't know if this is local banana or plantain. It's one of the two. All of those ones that's sticking up. Look at the plant. Look at they giving us life here. Now, look at they giving. Oh, that's so pretty. Now we know that this is where the okra is. Wait, or it's just the cassava. Looks like the okra, so I put it. This is cocoa yam. See the purple one is coming up. This could be plantain or banana. We know over there is coconut. And we know right there is lemongrass. We know all of these. This is cocoa yam because it's got the dark, deep purple, right? We know that. We know that. We're going to read tomorrow. We know that this is dino kale, spinach, dino kale, basil. That's the start because there's always room for more. Okay, so we know that. We know that only because what's going to tell me. We know that this is organic. Now just think about that. This is the banana and this is the plantain. So let's see how the ones that we got from the farm, from the local village. That's all the other ones we got from the village. These are my first two. And they're from Soul Green and they're great. Yes, ma'am, you're making us. Oh, hey, Shanika, good morning, Chris. Hey, ooh, shoot, I caught the live. I thought I missed it. No, I'm so glad you're here. So beautiful. I gotta bring a chair. Cocoa yam is showing out. You are showing out. I see you. You are showing out. We gotta get a little more cassava. He's right. And today I get my jasmine bush for the gazebo. We're gonna see how that works. As far as, attracting the butterflies, which my girl should remind me, which also attracts the caterpillar. Well, the caterpillar, I guess, is the butterfly in its first form. Look at all of these. We got food out here, y'all. One day, oh no. One day we're gonna come And it's just going to be trees and food and food and trees. And we are going to be so grateful, because we are grateful. And there's the coconut. We still got 2 more, but they said we need a mentuck, whatever that is, to plant these 2, which are either plantains or banana. So we're going to work on that. I love the coconut. I can look at it all day. Well, let's just take it all in. So I said, what I got to be, oh, I didn't put my glasses on today. What I got to be, there's no sadness here. What's the sadness? What's that about? Nothing. I just love the dress out here. Like, this is so African. Like, Eric's grandfather loved me. He asked me, I see you have some very important books. Very important. And I want to know if I could borrow one. And when I finish reading, I return and get another. I was like, oh, yeah, like a library. Absolutely. So they seem very important. I said, oh, yeah. So he's reading. He's in my clothes. Oh, my God. You African every day. Every day. This is very important. It's very important what you are doing. You are African. You are dressing like an African. This is very important. I'm like, I agree, sir. I agree. And his wife looking like, nah, I'm only playing. She ain't doing that. She ain't doing that. But he's right. It's very important. Africa every day. Very important. Reading African books about Africans. What he said to me. Very important. I said, sir, I'm going to agree with you on this one. So I'm appreciate it, I appreciate it. Well, I just really took a look at that beautiful palm tree over there. If Eric even think about tearing down one of my trees again. No. Okay. Okay, you took that away. Thank you. Yusuf was being naughty. I didn't get to see it. I'm so glad. So if we just look far away, we could see so much life and the plantain and the bananas. So we're going to have a lot of food. Like I said, we need pawpaw, cucumbers, bell peppers, and some more okra. And I got my own pawpaw seeds. I'm saving them now. We ain't waiting around. And then let's go in the garden. I forgot we got kind of low battery. But all right, land. I just want you to know, and everybody on it, that I really do love you. I want you to know that I'm here. I am the guardian, and I hope that I do a good job. Hope I do a good job. Let's make each other proud. Let's be fruitful and multiply. And y'all gonna teach me a lot. Thank you. Since I'm American, maybe I'll teach y'all. So I will return. And thank you for this stick. This stick made my life like, all right, Fields. That was fun. That was very lovely. And you just, like you'll be like, oh, will you be glowing? You be glowing after you get to be out here. This moisture from the rain, but it's not raining. Oh, God, thank you for the rainy season. God was born in the rainy season. The rainy season. But today I was inspired to write poetry. I don't write it. I just say it off the top of my head, and then I write it as I say it on top of my head. Then I go write it down. Then I recite it a lot. There's an actual poetry slam, poetry competition. They're looking for 15 people, and then these 15 people will then hash it out. But I want to see if it's men and women. If it's the men and women thing, I don't really like those. And then those 15, one will go to represent at the World Cup. Every year, every whatever the World Cup is. I like just the she slam. Let's make a wish. I like just the women. If it's the men and women, I'm sure it is. I don't really like that. Let me ask, because today is the deadline. Okay, I'm gonna make a wish, okay? I got to think about it because this is not who wants to waste wishes, you know. Make a wish and I'm going to blow it. But let me think about it. Let's see. That one won't go. There we go. I made my wish. You'll do an amazing job. You got this. That's true. I know. Even with the man, it's true. Yeah. And since I'm, going through, since I'm suffering out this piece, maybe I can come up with some good shit. I can come up with some gossip. See, I better use all this heartache and pain for some good poetry. Everybody know we make the best poetry when we sad. When we sad. Well, we just don't know why. We can't even understand. We don't want to, they don't know how to let go. But they just not that into us. We should be writing some good shit out here. That's what's up. What am I doing? I'm wasting heartbreak. Because just think about it. You're not gonna always be sad. Then your good shit not gonna come out. I better capitalize on this, huh? Oh, let's go inside. I'm sorry. I better capitalize on my heartache and pain. It's so sad. You be all heartache and pain. The person be living a wonderful life. Be like, I'm great. I don't even think about that girl. Ooh, child, you gotta laugh about it. But I had a great poem today. It was off the top. So you right. Let me go put it's a deadline to ask. You gotta answer these 5 or 6 questions. They gotta be in by midnight tonight. So I will submit. And then the poetry slam, it's just one poem, which I absolutely love. Because I forgot how many people are. I think they said, is it up to 60? But I don't know how many. But I'm going to submit today. And then it's only one poem. But I got to go to Accra, y'all, to do it. I got to go to Accra. And it is actually, because my birthday is the 7th. I want to say it's the 9th. Yes, the 9th. And I cry. Come in one poem and leave. I think I probably would 15. And then after that, you got to go to the next one, which is some months from now. I think the end of the year. I should go. Take Eric with me. Go down there, do my one poem. Come back the next day. And that's my birthday weekend too, so that would actually work too. That would work. Thank you. Yeah, everybody get it together, right? You're doing amazing. Thank you, Shanika. Heck yeah, when you said that reminded me of Beyonce when she made the Lemonade record. You could hear her voice. Thank you. I love that. Thank you. That's right. Honey, I need to capitalize on this shit I'm going through by myself. Ooh, child, I was talking about that. They living life without a care. And in my sorrow and my tears, I just stare. I might as well be in love with a big black bear. That'll kill me if he hurt me, if he hold me too tight. And it wasn't like it happened late at night, but it was in the broad daylight for everyone to see. Now this is probably about me not making me key, giving all my love away for free. Because I really wanted him to see, but he didn't even know me. Didn't care if he could, didn't love me like he should. And I forgot that I could. And if I could change it all, I would. I just need a place to put it. Yeah. Anyway, we coming along. We coming along because we bad like that. I'll tell you what I love about me. I love that I'm a creative. I love that I'm an artist. I love that I'm so unapologetically hurt. I love that part. I am unapologetically hurt. And I'll probably be like, I hope shit, when she gonna stop? He ain't worth it. What was that? I know all that. That's logic. You're going with logic. I ain't going with logic right now. I'm going with my heart. It's the fucking Leo season. Let me have my heart. My heart. Oh my God. It's really the ego too, because it's like the ego is like, oh, he's gonna do better. They're gonna do great things together, and they're gonna go all these places, and they're gonna have all these things. That's what bothers me the most. Ooh, that's what bothers me the most. It's the shit they gonna do together. They gonna do this, and they gonna do that, and they gonna be doing this, and they gonna be doing that. And what I'm gonna be doing? What I'm gonna be doing? I'm just saying. I'm a Leo. I got ego problems. That's just egos. The egos really bothering me. They're gonna do better. They're gonna have things. They're gonna go places. And they're gonna make things. And they're gonna be designing. He gonna grow up. This is gonna blow up. And what am I gonna be doing? I ain't gonna be doing nothing. Ego. You really don't want to let it show. I'm trying to let it blow. But the way he did me was so cold. And only the Lord knows. You know that nigga ain't never even rubbed my toes. And that's what I'm afraid of, because I kind of know he'll do it for her. I mean, I need a sign from above. Where's the dove that flies in the day? It's because my heart is filled with so sorrow. They far away. And I just really want to come out and play. I want to be happy again. And right now, I ain't really got no friends. I almost kind of forgot where I've been. I ain't thinking I'm nothing. Maybe I need some spiritual cupping. And maybe even a little sensual fucking. Maybe that's the problem. I don't think sex could really solve. It ain't really that deep. I mean, he'll never mind to keep. It would be a dynamic feat if I could just sleep through the night. And when I close my eyes, all I see is fright. Not allowing my visions to ignite. And Spirit keeps saying, just open up the third eye sight. And I'd be like, yeah, you right. But I can't. I need some knowledge from heaven sent. I need to put my paper to the pen and the pen to my mind and the mind to the time and rewind and go back and really remember how it really was. It wasn't all lovey-dove. It was far beyond or above, and in my case, below. It's like, why is my heart so slow to catch up with my mind? Is it going to happen in time? And this is a time that I could really use some organic wine, but then that's just drowning my sorrows. And I know there's always tomorrow. And it ain't all bad. I could just look at all the things I have. And not the material things, but my green seam and my invisible ring that connects me to the stars. I'm not going to get no solace in the bar. And like I said, I know his mind is way far. And if I had a car, I still wouldn't drive there. I would still remain here within myself, trying to figure out where I need help. I would love to have some raw tuna and that little bit of kelp that gives you the salt without the tears. And I know I got to go down deep into all of my fears and really act like I care. All right, y'all. Anyway, The poems is coming. The poems is coming. Look at all this blue. Look at all this blue. I mean, I'm an incredible woman. I mean, incredible. I'm super dope. Super dope. So look at that. And look at that. And look at that. And look at that. But you know what? When you talk about Beyonce, I can always say, you know, that means it happens to the best of us. It ain't because we cursed and fussed or that we was not enough. Maybe we were too much. Maybe we were too much. All right, anyway, you are a goddess. Thank you, Ansanette, the Green Witch. I love your name. I love your name. Or Usenet, the Green Witch. It's beautiful. Yes, ma'am, it does. Yeah, you're right. It does. I appreciate y'all sticking with me on this journey through my broken heart. It's been 7 months, but it felt like it just started. Ooh, child. At least I'm not on those streets pushing no cart. I got a clean, comfortable place to fart. And nobody got to smell it. It's me and all me. Let's hear it. All right, y'all. Thank you for allowing me to spit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the best time to rhyme. And remember that you fine and divine. And you can't help but look at that shine. And you crying over a poo pot, you should be left behind. Okay, look, this is where, what we gonna put here? This is my bush. I don't know why Eric is, I know why he's taking long, because he don't want to be in the broad daylight taking these people's bush. And I get that. I don't want the whole bush, I just want a piece. I want a piece. All right, y'all, we gotta get back to life. Back to life, we gotta get back to life. We are lost, we are lost. We're not really lost, we never lost. I mean, the wisdom, the knowledge. The truth. You know what? Let me ask you something. I'm going to talk to you about something. Oh, no, retouch? What I'm trying to retouch? Yeah, let's be the real. Yeah, the rise made my morning. Thank you. Your garden is beautiful. Thank you. You know what? I'll tell you this. You ever really, I don't know if this ever happened to y'all, but let me help you. You ever really realize that it's not really the way you feel it? It's not what you really want. It wasn't really the memories the way you really remember it. It really wasn't good at all. I mean, how could you know that but still be hurt? I'm trying to figure that out. You know it. You're like, what is you talking about right now, girl? I said I need to go do a slam. Go do a slam. It's time to do a slam. Do a slam. Do a slam. All right, I think I'm gonna make something to eat. Something kind of quick. I was thinking potatoes, but yeah, with that mighty stove, I got a mighty stove. That stove will cook anything in no time. But actually, I'm gonna have 1 or 2 potatoes, but I'm gonna have a very nice salad. Yes, I'm gonna have a, sorry y'all. All right, I gotta plug us in. But I'm glad that we got to identify some plants, we walked in nature, we rhymed, we went on the land. I'm telling y'all, when I tell y'all this, it's the perfect place to heal. It's the perfect place to heal. I think the universe said, I love it. I feel like we go through these things because we can. What they say, God don't give you more than you can handle. Because God wants you to be real with yourself. I want you to tell yourself the truth. And I ain't telling myself the truth right now. I'm trying to be up in this sorrow. Fuck being better tomorrow. Yeah. It's the ego too. I know the ego is ugly. Ugh, the ego, they say ego edging God out. Edging God out. And I love that I don't have no shame. I wouldn't want to even disguise this in the rain. I want everybody to see my pain. To love it on myself won't be the same. I love that about me. I love that about me. I love that about me. That's what you should say. I love that about me. I do. I love that. I don't really have no shame. I take a lot to get embarrassed. I don't care if people laughing at me. I don't care if people say, "Oh, move on," or "Why." I don't care if people like, "Oh my God, what is all this?" Or "You should have known." I don't really care. I gotta express myself. I'm a Leo, and this is where good poems come, good everything. And when I go too deep into the pain, I do. I say, "Oh no," like use it. Don't let it use you. Use it. Use the pain. Still live too. Make the pain part of your life. Make it part of your living. So if you're feeling down, go for a walk. If you're feeling sad, put your feet in the ground, you know. If you are feeling confused, make something to eat. That's nurturing. Watch something funny. It's good because it makes you be more purposeful in life. Because if you didn't have pain, you would just go on and everything would be exactly the same. Everything would be, there would be, you would have nothing to focus on, nothing to make you think in a different way. You would just go on with the rigmarole of life, like you would. You would never. But pain, it makes you aware. It makes you feel. It makes you present. It makes you live a different way. It's, people really look at it as bad, and it's not good. Okay, no, it's not good. It's not good. It could be great, to be honest, but I don't see it that way. I'm not saying I always had this mature perspective. I did not, believe me, I did not, but I do now. Because, you know, I don't know, like, just because somebody don't love you or didn't love you, that don't mean you should say, well, I don't love them either, or I love. So, I love a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of places, and I never want to lose that. I never want to lose that. I want to always be okay with, I don't need that person to love me to love them, and I'm thinking about anybody. I don't need a person to love me to love them. And I don't need a person to hate me for me to not love them. My love and how I feel is not dependent on another. It's not dependent on how another feels about me. And that took me to get to 58 to realize that. The love and loving in itself, it's enough. It's life. It's what life really is. You should practice it. Loving somebody that don't love you. That don't mean you love you. You run behind them. Thank you for the love. That you be their lap dog. That you calling them begging. I'm not doing none of that. I'm in total no contact. Like, I'm doing none of that. Like nothing. No stalking. Nothing. And I'm not trying to get nobody's attention. I don't think they're watching me in that way. I'm expressing for me. I'm sharing for me. And I love that about me. And nobody else loves it about me, I don't care. Because in between, I got a nice dress on, skin be looking good, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like life ain't going on. I just want to show all of life. All life is not like, oh, it's all good. Somebody need to be real in an AI world. That's all. I want to show real emotions. Somebody need to be real in the AI world. I think my love will bring a lot of blessings. That bug bite. I got a bug bite yesterday. Yeah, sometimes pain propels us to change things we've been avoiding changing. Absolutely right. Hello, the empowerment professional. Absolutely. Yeah, pain, definitely. Pain will allow you to look at deep in at yourself, where you've been. I mean, pain is a lot, but I feel like pain just is. I mean, we don't have to explain why we're joyful. We don't have to explain why we're happy. But when we pain, we gotta make a reason why we're in pain or why we feel pain. But yet, all of us some of us were born on it, meaning the greatest music, most music is born of somebody pouring out their heart, whether it's instrumental. So why do we avoid it? Why don't we want to talk about it? Why do we always say, you gotta toughen up, you gotta get over that? If somebody is expressing it so eloquently, I grew up on like Nikki Giovanni and Alice Walker and um, I'll keep seeing the woman's face that made Beloved, and the bluest Toni Morrison, and that was your pain was you feel that's what made you a great artist. It wasn't necessarily your joy. And like I said, in the AI world or in the fake world or the social media world, everybody's got to be happy. Everybody's got to pretend. I'm born in 1967. I didn't come from that era. You didn't hide your pain. As long as you ain't doing nothing buck wild, you ain't hurting nobody. I'm sorry if my hurt makes people uncomfortable. I don't care. I'm sorry if they think I should move on. I'm not ready. And actually, who says I'm not? Who says I'm not moving on? This is what it looked like. This is the healing. I don't know what y'all think it looked like. It's like a night needs package. No, this is it, y'all. This is it. So I'm not at the end of my road pain. I passed that point. I'm at, man, I can't believe I still got pain point. I'm just as bewildered as y'all. But I love that. I love God. I love that. I love spirit because spirit is not neat and it's not predictable. And they say it's in divine timing, so that means there's no time. You can't put a time on it. You can't say, I should be well by now, or they should know better, or they should stop, they should, come on, you can't do none of that. I think the beauty of getting older is the wisdom that you get. And I feel like for me, being in the countryside, it helps to absorb the feelings that pain can create destruction. Because pain can create destruction. It can do havoc on the body. But if you could take the pain and transmute it into something beautiful, that was what the era even before me, like the Black arts movement and those jazz artists and poets and painters and abstract, we was painting our pain, y'all. Our pain is what the songs of our ancestors, the pain is what brought us through as African Americans. So we should never hide our pain. Our pain is where the beautiful Negro spirituals came from. So to hide pain it's really, you're not hiding it, you're pushing it down and it will come back and it won't be nice. So, and it helps me find my way and find my truth. But the greatest thing that I learned about this, because we've been in pain before, all of us have, of course me, and is that I could love someone that absolutely does not love me. And it's not that love. It's not that love. It's not that love that is conditional. It's not that even that love for that person. Okay, now we're going deep. It's just love for love's sake. It's not a target for the love. There's no destination for the love. It's just I loved. It's not the person. It's the person. It's gonna get too deep for y'all. I don't want to do that. So, yes, hello. Yes, love theory. I love the good morning from Kelly. So, good morning, love theory. I love that name. I love both the words. Love theory. Like, I love that. So, yeah, y'all. We good. We're great. We're in the garden of life, the garden of Eden, the garden of Lisa's luscious garden empowerment. I think we gave it to me. So yeah, but yeah, I really thank y'all for 11/11 too. So it's all beautiful. It's all good. Um, I really thank y'all for joining me in this time. I mean, just yeah, walk in and nature empowerment. We really had in Love Theory. We had a great walk. We played it back. Earlier, the video before this, earlier today, we were at the market. I laughed so hard. Empowerment, was it you or was it Ifa Shun or I forget, but and I was in the market and we went to get some okra seeds, and I mean, them seeds was green. They looked like I just couldn't even understand it. I knew they were pesticides. I could say, are they organic? They organic? He was like, girl, did you just like, yeah. It's like, Eric, nobody want that. It's like to know you're going to this market and you are eating this pesticide food. I know it ain't that deep for everybody. But do you really want to put that in your body? It's the same thing like toxic sperm. Like I'm saying, same shit. It's a seed, okay? Do you really want to put that in your body? I feel like it's blasphemous. Like, what are we doing? Like, why are we destroying what is already natural? Well, you know how it's not the, Eric said, it's not the chemicals that make the food grow bigger. No, it's not those bad ones. It's just the ones that keep the bugs off the plants. That's called pesticide, and it's chemical, and it's dangerous. A lot of my health issues is the food. I mean, all of ours, because I eat an abundance of fruits and vegetables. It's not just we must grow organically. But that's very hard as a concept for Africans. They said, I was listening to this radio show program, it was very dope, and it was saying that, talking about environmental problems to Ghanaians is like, listen, man, I'm trying to worry about how to eat. You think I care about climate control? Or pesticides on food, not realizing the impact on their offspring, on themselves, right? And their mental, physical, and spiritual. So to Eric, it's this chemical just to keep the bugs away. But your ancestors have ways to keep the bugs away before the chemicals came. And if the bugs don't like it, you don't want to eat it either. We want to present them in the market looking a certain way, but that's not the way. When I get food from Soul Greens, you can see the bug bites in them. Yeah, it's organic. I mean, I gotta tell you, you can see it. Some of them are very pretty too. I mean, they got natural pesticide, which I have. I just gotta use and mix the solution. But some of your stuff is gonna be bitten. I'm passionate about it. I mean, I'm a plant mommy now, so that's my children. You're gonna feed your children poison? But you're feeding yourself. And then you're feeding your offspring that's not even born. This stuff is bad. Africans is just like, I love y'all. I love them very much, but that we got bigger problems. What you eat is the biggest thing. It's what's keeping you here to have problems. Selling that garbage. That's why Eric didn't even want to go, because he knew he knew God was like, oh, she said we can buy it at the agri store. They call it the agri store, agriculture store. It's called the agri. We can buy it at the agri store. I was like, oh, I knew that Eric didn't want to go, because he knew that I wanted organic, and he knew none of it was organic. He knew, he was like trying to tell us what let's do. He trying to get me off of it. I'm like, no, let's go, because I want to know. I want to see if they're selling poison, which they were. Everything in there. Everything in there. Do they know handling that is bad for them too? And God forbid they handle a pregnant, and there's a lot of pregnant women here. That's the biggest thing you can do here is get pregnant. So sad, so sad. You can use the links as Love Theory. Okay, hey Renee, Love Theory, I cannot see it. Oh yeah, what's the link? Do you see? I wrote a blog about you. You wrote a blog about me, Love Theory. Where's the link? We all want to see it. Oh, but it disappeared. Let's see, where else can you know what, Love Theory, can you email me the link, and then maybe I can put it in the description box? So you can email it at afrocentrichomedesign@gmail.com, afrocentrichomedesign@gmail.com. And it's in the description box. Please, please, please. That would make my day. And I know it would make many others. Thank you that I didn't get to see that. So thank you so much. And thank you, Lakeisha. I posted again. How about now? We still don't see it. They're evil. You got some garbage and some trolls. They got them. They let them get through. Yeah, do that for us. No, yeah, that's YouTube. But I'm not feeling this non-organic stuff. Like, and, Eric was like, because I did. Like, you can get here, but it is the farm, and you can get like a banana sucker or a plantain sucker, let's say, for 10 CDs. Let's just say that's the thing, 10 CDs, which is the thing. And I paid for my plantain, like one for 50 CDs and the other one for 60 CDs. Eric was like, oh, because the money, look at it. You pay so much, like, you can get that, like, you could got 6 and 10, like 11 pieces altogether between the two. But this is organic. That's what I kept saying, but this is organic. Do you see the ones that's grown? Do you see how they look? They look beautiful. Now, I'm praying they ain't sprayed theirs. This is the babies, though. This is the suckers, but they're still part of that. Even if I got stuff that was organic, I'm just going to continue to never pay them organic. We're not going to continue. But I try to explain to him that it's okay to pay a little more to have something that now those plants that grow from those banana and plantains is going to be good. Thank God the land is not highly pesticide, because you see the growth back. The grow back is fierce. It's a lot of virgin land that you can see they're not farming on. So as we walk, but there's a lot that they are, and they are killing it. Everything. It's like, they say, I remember our land in Woolly, because it's like slightly, it's waterlogged. They'd be like, can we grow rice? And I said, what are they talking about? Like, people do that? Yeah, if you're not using your land, somebody will ask, can they grow? Okay, I got the concept, okay. And I remember the ex was like, no, because we don't do chemicals. Well, I didn't do chemicals, but, he was trying to be down. So anyway, and because I said, he said, yeah, rice, they definitely use chemicals. And that's what Eric always say. My mom called for the farm, showed me to go buy the chemicals for the rice. I'll never, that's why I don't eat rice here. I'll never eat rice again. It's like, I'm not gonna eat, because I ain't ever eat nothing. I don't eat. I eat what I grow. In the meantime, we gotta pray over it and take the skin off. And they were saying that a lot of times, I think I was in it's called organic farming in Ghana, but it was saying that they will even give, so let's say that the pesticides, the way you would administer the pesticides, there's a way to do it. How much? Take a cup, half a cup, or let's say a quarter of a cup to put in the soil. They said sometimes people be like, well, if a quarter cup it'll work. So they're exceeding the recommended dosage. Then a half a cup would be better. Do you get what we're doing? They're not questioning. I'm not mad at them. I mean, there are a lot of advocates out in Ghana. I mean, I don't know if they live up here, but can y'all kind of see the man that I would be with? He kind of, we're gonna be up in the God. We're gonna be natural again. We're gonna be about that life. We're gonna make a better place for everyone. That's why none of this other stuff is working out. I'm a different kind of person. And once you get to the land, once you get on the land and you start gardening and then you farm it, you can't do it. Unless, obviously, a bunch of people can do it, but I can't do it. And then Eric with let's cut down these trees to plant. Wait, hold up. I want, how many plants? I got 15 planting trees. I'm only one person. We're not going to take down the palm tree. Am I wrong to say, why are you cutting the trees? And then he said, we could just use the land. I'm talking about the idea of this, everything is just this one crop and, it's just, let's sell it if we could, but they get nothing really for it. I mean, it don't be nothing. He says, we could use the whole land. I said, and cut the trees that's already there? Why would we do that? I said, why don't we plant more trees? Why don't we plant more fruit trees and more trees? Why don't we do that? This monocropping thing, this can't be good for the land. It's not just, it's not, it's, I know, it's a farm, yes. But it's more than that too for me. It's not just, it's like a place where I put my house. It's a place with trees. We need natural habitat. We're not, this sound of birds, this, where they gonna be? Where they gonna go if we cut down the trees? Like, this is the ecosystem. It's all working together. We can't take them down and put 500 planting trees. Sorry, I can't do that. It's not separate, it's all together. I'm not gonna, it's like, oh, we need that chair. Oh, my grandma's sitting in that chair. Let me kill my grandma so we can have a chair. Cause I need to put my groceries on the chair. Like, no, you don't cut off your nose and spite your face. Is that just me? Is that weird? It doesn't make sense. No, I'm not cutting off all the trees that's there to put more trees. That's gonna be this one crop that I don't even eat and I'm just gonna sell it for no money. What? Thank you, love. I know, this is not a conversation for y'all, I'm sorry. But we gotta have all of it. You gotta have some food, to eat. Like, you gotta have a nice house, but a nice small, for me, like, you gotta have trees that's naturally there so that the wildlife can live in it. Like, we gotta have all of it. It's just, why do we do that? Like, oh, we're gonna farm, we're just gonna cut down all the trees, and we're just gonna grow this one thing, and we're gonna get money. It's like, thank you for the love, what are we doing? We're not doing that. I tell him all the time, but he's a sweet kid, so he's only 28. He's gonna get it after being with me. He's gonna learn a lot. He's gonna be a better farmer. He's gonna care more. He's gonna love nature more. Ratchy learned. No, he said, I know you don't like no chemicals. He's like, yes. He was telling me the whole thing. He was like, oh, here the food grows itself, so you don't really have to grow it after you grow it. But because they use the pesticide, the things are not growing back by themselves. He knows it's a problem. He's been reading up on it. That's why, education is so important. I mean, education in the things that matter, not just, I know how to farm, but how are you farming? It matters. Even the ex I was with him, he got mad at me, I'm gonna tell you. So I was like, oh, what about this land? Yes, and I can do he said, oh, and I can do my tie and dye in nature. And I was like, and them chemicals? Chemicals is gonna, I told you I'll never spray nothing again. I told you I hope God will forgive me for that. And I was mad, I was like, ooh, where we about to live? Are we gonna grow our food? Because he told me, he said, okay, he said the chemicals are harsh. I don't know where you're going to do that. I'm not in agreement with it. You got to pour it out in the ground. Then that still goes back into the water that we're drinking. Even me, with this I know, that's why I'm not doing it. It's like, ooh, the smell is horrid. It's not like I'm not down. What I said, I was like, hey, what natural ways can you dye stuff? It says not to dye though, which I have to check. I don't have to check, it's not my thing. He says the chemicals to activate. What can we do? Our ancestors used natural things to dye clothes. We know that. How can we go back to that things? I don't like that. It's not good. So you can just throw it in the ground and be like, oh, well, I got my shirt. But you're going to lose your shirt if you don't care about where the chemicals go back into. Hey, Amira. I don't know, y'all. No more bamboo furniture. It's got to go out at 4 a.m. or before, and cut it at dawn or whatever they say. Then on it's the new moon, or I think it's actually the full moon. That's it. They don't want to do it. Oh, it's dark out there. Oh, it's dangerous because it's dark out there. But that's the way the ancestors made it. You got to cut it at this time, on this moon. They don't want to do it. So sis lived Ghana, and I was taking them GMO, but the guardians are so innocent and welcoming. They don't understand. They have not comprehended yet. The Ghanaians. I lived there for a year. Okay, so you understand. Whew. Thank you, sis. Thank you for feeling it. And now I feel guilty. I'm heading back. Yay! The bamboo is poisoned. Yes, bamboo. No, the bamboo itself is not poison. You know what it is? The bamboo, the sugar will go into the bamboo, and that's so when you chop it down and you make whatever you make, the animals, they call it, the termites and stuff, they're eating the sugar. But the way to avoid it, where the sugar doesn't actually go in, this is one of the ways, naturally, is to cut it during, I think it's the full moon. We got to get the Farmer's Almanac. Let's see, they got a Farmer's Almanac for Ghana. I just want to see. And at dawn, before 5 or something. And that's how you prevent that sugar from being in it. So now you have a natural way. Other than that, like, let's say we buy bamboo in the States. The bamboo, I know I had the bamboo chopping boards. They have the bamboo dish holder. Or you'll see maybe bamboo even like the home stores in Ross. It occurred to me now that they're treating that bamboo. They're absolutely having to treat it because they couldn't allow that with the bubble, stuff to actually come to you. So it's poison because of the way they treat it. But if we use it as furniture, if you got to do there's another way you can, but it takes a long time. Run it through water, but it has to be like a whole stream of water. YouTube has a variety of ways to preserve, or no, to protect or treat rather bamboo where it's natural. Other than that, you can put this stuff called dustbin, which is toxic as hell, but they'll put it in the paint, they put it everywhere to prevent the termites from eating the wood. So a lot of people use this thing called dustbin. And for the bamboo, you can do a combination of dustbin and diesel, yes. But animals ain't gonna eat it after that. So it's not the chemicals that bamboo's not poisoned. Bamboo's not poison, it's poisoned. Unless you do it in natural ways. And they know it because they're the ones that told me about the full moon or the new moon. I gotta ask Ratty about that. And he said, oh, but nobody's gonna wanna go out there at 4 in the morning. Bamboo is kind of, it's thick and they really can't see. But people do it, people do it. And that's what I was saying. Okay, let's give it a Stephen R. I see. Yes. Do you know they have them in America with us? What's that? I have bamboo cups and plates, forks and knives. Yeah. I'm just thinking we should let other, I'm sure they're treated, because I know just to even, I know a lot of that bamboo is coming from Asia, so I'm sure it has to be treated. It just, they neaten it up, and you never saw the treating process. Listen, I was watching something shortly that said about plants, cut plants, and how poisonous they are. Because to be preserved, to even ship them, is practically poison. So they were saying, don't take baths in the roses because they're highly chemicaled. It's like we got to grow our own rose bushes so we can take a bath in it, and that's nothing wrong with that. But I just feel like we got to make an effort, and we got to learn more about it. But tell me, yes, Amira, are you near Kumasi? I'm not. Hey, Jack Brunson, I don't know. I'm very far. Even when I was in the crowd, I was far. I'm in the Volta region. So I'm like 6 hours outside of Accra. Yeah, I'm in a very natural, serene place, but they giving them chemicals and they using it. And it bothers me. So I'm doing my best not to be part of the problem. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, so we're gonna educate, and Erica's gonna get it. Because Eric always told me, like, when you can't plan, like, he got that time. I would love to know if they have an almanac for this. I don't know, do you have that almanac for the area? I'm gonna look around, I'm gonna see what I can find. And, you know, I know Eric says everybody don't use the chemicals, but a lot of people do. I want to go. I want Eric to take me to his village where the people don't use the chemicals, because I want to see how they're growing the food. And I'll take you with me. I think we need to, like, let's go. I would love to interview people, which is, I'm sure it's the elders, of course. Not all the elders, I mean, a lot of them are using it. And let's interview the elders that don't use the pesticides. This way we could learn how to be in Ghana and not use it too. It's so important. You way up there. I'm way up here. I'm up here. When I say Volta, I'm up in Hawaii. Like, yes, I'm really way up here. I'm up in Hawaii. Not even like the Volta, like the eastern region, Ada, and all these other places that are way closer. Yeah, I'm up here. That's me. I'm different. I'm unique. I'm special. All right, well, we'll fight the good fight. We'll continue to talk about it. And Eric is going to be such a well-rounded young man. He's going to make some woman a very great husband. He's so mature, and his manly duties is intact, and very, very focused, very business-minded. I'm very proud of him, like proud of him. And let me tell him, when I see him today, and I'll put him on, I'll let him know that you all said happy birthday. I'll let him know. All right, y'all, I got to call his aunt too and say thank you for everything. So let me do that. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Well, you would have to make your own almanac. You know the white people ain't directed nothing in that book for Africa. Yeah, you're right. That's what I said. Do they have a farmer's almanac for Africa? Like, is there something that's out here in general? Because they know about the bamboo and the timing, unless it's just everything might be passed down orally. And if it is passed down orally, then I would love to, again, get with the elders that don't use the pesticides, and also that know that um, those things of how to use and cut and plant at a certain time. It's probably orally, and I can see that. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Ronay. Hey, sis, I understand what you're saying. There is another side to not using pesticides. Doing it the organic way drives up prices because of a lot of proceeds will be lost. Exactly. Oh, well, we get it. The other, yeah. I mean, so you're saying there's another side to not using pesticides. Right. Okay. Doing it the organic way drives up prices because a lot of proceeds will be lost. Oh, so okay, let me see exactly. That's that what you're saying. There's another side to not using pesticides. Right. Doing it the organic way drives up prices because a lot of proceeds. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I understand why. Like, I understand it's about money. Is that what you're saying? Like, it's about money? So I totally, tell me more. Thank you, Kingdom of Light. God bless you, sister. I pray for peace and joy of your life. Thank you. I accept it. I love that. I thank you. So I get what you're saying, but there's a flip side. Oh, absolutely. It was nice talking to you too, Amira. Shalom, shalom. Carlos said, yeah, no, right, okay, no, okay, thank you, Amira, for letting me know. Oh, I understand why you're saying, yes, we want to produce more faster. We're a farmer, we're trying to feed our family, so if we don't sell this quickly, and doesn't get to market quickly, we don't get our money quickly. And so you are making money so that you could live a good life. But if you die because you're eating the foods, or your kids are coming out with all kinds of deformities, like, I don't understand how the ends is and the means is. I don't understand. Like, help me understand though. I understand the short-term goal, but help me understand how that affects the human being. And like, why is that right? I'm not debating you, like, I want to have a healthy, I know why they do it. But I want to say this, was there a time that they didn't do it? Because Eric said there was a time that they, do you know there was a time that they said that the reason why people used to always say, oh, everything in Ghana is organic, everything in Ghana is because they couldn't afford pesticides. Can you imagine? I mean, I'm sure you could. They couldn't afford pesticides. So why these big businesses are so interested in almost giving it away? Doesn't it seem a little diabolical? Like they want to give it to me? I mean, the conversation I'm having, I think about the natives. I mean, but before the white man came, like we used to grow food without pesticides. But if you're talking about bottom line, yeah, I get that. But who's going to be the one that say the bottom line is that we're healthy? The bottom line that the planet is healthy. The bottom line. The bottom line is it's other ways. So I really love to have a conversation with you. Sending you love and prayers all the way from Tanzania. Thank you. I must need love and prayer. Thank you. They could use natural pesticide. That's another option. Oh yes, I'm only talking about. I'm not saying no pesticides. That's why I said I would love to, because Eric said that there's people in the villages that don't use the pesticides, or some will use it for the stuff that they're going to sell, but they have some land where they don't pesticide that land. I don't mean no pesticides. I don't mean, when I say pesticides, I'm only talking about chemical pesticides. Of course, they got ways that they keep the bugs away. I got a solution that I got from So Green now that's supposed to help with that. They got the neem and all that. So I'm not saying that, no, when I'm saying pesticides, I think I'm using like most people are. We're talking about harsh chemicals. Here, they just go straight to it. They don't say pesticides, herbicides. I always say I love Africa. You know what they call it? Oh yeah, that's the chemicals. But they don't say the chemicals like the one like me. Oh my God, using chemicals. Like, yeah, you got to go buy the chemicals. You got to go get the chemicals. The chemicals are on. It's just another source of getting the fruits and vegetables to get to market in a timely fashion and look a certain way. They don't even act like, they don't say, they don't know, they say chemicals. Because that's what they are. I mean, I remember years ago it was about this woman, she was talking about environmental toxins. And she was saying how many chemicals are in the carpets, and then the chemicals is not nice. And I think we can have a world without it, but it's going to take some time. It's not for the health now. It's about the fast turnaround on the crops means more money for the grower. But we get that. So should we prostitute our children because it's more money for the pimp? Should we bring back slavery because it's more money for the slave master? Should we sell our bodies because it's more money? Oh, that's just the pimp, sorry. I mean, I don't understand. I know what y'all saying, but y'all think I mean, that's the problem, right? We know that. We know why people are using pesticides. Oh, we're clear. It's about the money, but don't that sound kind of jacked up? What's for the money, Lisa Marie? They need the money. They've been farmers for a long time. They've been eating for a long time. Somebody got to stop saying that. Somebody got to say, well, but like I said, I want you to look up a place. It's called Wenchi, Wenchi, Ghana. They actually have a whole organic, they are teaching the young farmers how not to use chemicals, how to use natural pesticides and natural ways of gardening and soil, how to make sure the soil is chemical free. And it's not new. Y'all from America. I'm surprised at all y'all and the ones even from the Caribbean. Like, y'all know it's a problem with the pesticides, and that's why they have organic. Y'all know that. So it's not to me why they do it. I'm kind of concerned about the children. I'm kind of concerned about the pregnant women and the mothers. I'm kind of concerned about the men. So we should risk our lives for money. I can't see it. Somebody got to stand up first. Somebody got to say no. But like I said, let's find, because they claim, my auntie, they claim that there are some people that don't use it. And they're, but like you said, it's for their personal crop. So it's deep that the people know that the pesticides are bad. So some will grow their own food that they and their family eat. They don't spray it. They don't put the chemicals. That's called chemicals. That's what they say. But the ones that they're going to sell, yes, they use the chemicals. I mean, it's a choice, right? But I mean, that's something. At least you kind of attempting. Okay, I want to hear. At least we are not saying we disagree with you. We are saying that this is they are thinking. That is the context of what I'm trying to. Yes. Okay. Yeah. But I mean, I know. I know that's what they're thinking. That's why they say when I say, they say, oh, what you want to put on land? You should take the whole land and put cassava. Yeah, because they can sell it. Because it's a crop that it's so heavily used in their food, they can make it into flour. Yeah, they can make it into Gary. They can make it into fufu. They can make it into everything. Oh, I get exactly why they do it. I'm not mad at that. I don't care if they even, I heard monocropping is not great, but that's okay unless they change it up, I guess. But I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that they monocrop, because if that's what you use, you should grow what you use. Why would I use chemicals? But they sell them to the choke bars, I know that, and that's how they get their money. So I get the reasoning, but I just saying, where's the balance? So what can we do? What can they do? Because sometimes, like this place in when she's doing, like, there are places. So why are those people trying to do that? Because they know that they're all Ghanaians. It's all Ghanaians. It's not no NGO. There's not no white organization behind it. This is all Ghanaians. There's, like I said, I think there's one called Gardening in Ghana. If you want to look it up on Facebook, heavily teaching people how not to use the chemicals as well. So there's a conversation. It's not just me. Ghanaians are realizing this is a problem. And we have to educate our people, and we have to grow slower. So, I get that. We knew Jesus was coming. We knew Jesus was coming. Well, did Jesus teach you about not using chemicals on your food? I want to know about that. Tell me about what Jesus thinks about chemicals on the food. Thank you, Fuku. I don't know. Ask the person that left the message about Jesus on the bus. Ask that person. Ask that person. Yes, it's true. So this is where you can come in and be the educator that the regions you are in needs. Yeah, and I was thinking like, thank you, Queen. And I was thinking like, it's just even with Eric, he does think. He knows it's not right. Rassi got a whole rant about it. He is getting it. He came to me first, he said, yeah, the plant's not growing on the front when I had the first planter, he built. He said, because he said the plants need photosynthesis. Like, what's he reading? Like that. You want to keep something from black people, put it in a book. What's he reading? He read on the internet, like, because he got a sister friend. I introduced him. She's from America. Yes. And I know that the Rastas that live up in the hills, I'm sure they're doing their best not to be using no chemicals. So it's not like people not doing it. Maybe we got to stop depending I know we start a little bit at a time, but it's in his head. It's not like I'm not mad at him. I'm mad when you cut down the trees now. So that's the other problem, right? How easily they cut down the trees. I don't think that they understand that the nature is actually them. If they cut down the trees, they kind of cut down themselves. Because it's all the reason why we're breathing the way we are, and the fact that the rain comes. So there's a problem, right, with the logging field where they're, I would say illegal mining for sure, but also illegal what do you call that, logging, like they're taking and they're cutting down the trees because, they sell it to the Chinese and other people. I got some great books, they're novels, right? They're supposed to be fiction, but they're talking about how, women are being, in a lot of villages, if the rain's not coming, which means that they couldn't grow the food, which means they couldn't send it to market, right? It's because the women sinned. No, it's because of you cut down the trees. So the lack of knowledge of nature is actually hurting us in more with the repercussions of not understanding the connection between that tree is not just a tree that looks good. If you cut it down, nothing will happen. It's not true. So let's not even cut down all the trees for growing. Let's have some for this and some for that. I wonder, like, I feel like I'm in a twilight zone right now. Am I not having this is not a conversation that we should really be pushing our own selves as much as we can? This is not a conversation. Remember, what was the black woman, the African woman? Was it when Jerry? I don't know, but I know she planted. She's famous. She won a Nobel Prize. Maybe it was a Peace Prize for planting. I forget how many, probably millions at this point, trees. It's so many, even Africans doing this work. So it's not a very unusual conversation. And we're not coming in here with our notions. Africans are also saying, hey, So Green, he's an African, studied abroad, but he's an African. And it's not them. So Green doesn't have a farm just themselves. They have farmers who grow for them organically. So how did we get them on board? Why is that important to them? So we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just educating on you carrying that baby on your back in that field. You carrying that baby in your womb on that field. And they coming out with problems. I don't know, y'all. The land speaks to you. The land tells you these things. The land tells you what it needs, what it wants, who it is. We've lost such a connection. I did too, but being here is like, let's reconnect. Thank you for sharing. I love you all so much. And we can go on and on forever about these dang agri stores. When I see them putting, you should see them, we're gonna give free seeds with pesticides. We're gonna give free chemicals. Why would y'all do that? Because y'all love us so much. I doubt that very seriously. And the thing about chemicals is like you don't really know what's in there. You don't know what's in it. Yeah, big up. Big up to natural life. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.